Yes, sir. Come on in. You already know it. Come on in. Hit that like button. Guys, we got to get into this boxing talk. You already know Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia. So much is still unfolding, guys. And you know I am the person to give it to you. There's no perspective warning like the one you're going to get from your boy T-Dub. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Share it is caring. I am back at it like a crack at it. Giving you boxing geekers that work. Guys, Davis versus Garcia the Monday after. Man, so much to talk about the fight. Where do they go from here? The mole in the camp. Did Ryan Garcia confirm there was a mole in the camp? Or is it an excuse? Oh, we got to get into it. We got to get into it. What's going on with it, people? Boxing world, what's cracking? Some new subscribers, current subscribers. Thank you guys. Much appreciation. We got to keep taking this blaze to the high top. Let's go ahead and get it. Smash that like button for your boy T-Dub. I'm at work, guys, in my work clothes, so I can't go live and show me, but you know I'm here. You know I'm live. Let's get it. Ryan Garcia put out a tweet, Instagram, that he can't believe it. There's a mole in his camp. Somebody close to him. There's a mother effing mole in his camp that leaked some information to Gervonta Davis. And before he put that out, I believe there's an Asian fighter, maybe from Mongolia. He did a video, which I don't know why he would do a video. I don't know why a mole would come out and do it, but he did a video. Sounded like he was reading for the first time. Hey, Ryan, I am sorry I hurt you in camp. Caused you to lose the fight. Is everything okay? Listen, man, I don't know if this is true or not, but I'm going to say this. To me, sounds like excuses being made. To me, because Gervonta Davis said he had a mole in the camp and he knows if he's eating and he knows how many miles he run, I think now by Ryan Garcia coming out and stating that there was in fact a mole in his camp and he was hurt to the body and a mole in his camp. And the person went and told Gervonta Davis side, in some kind of way, that led to him losing. Sounds to me that somebody, a group of people, collectively, is trying to minimize the victory by Gervonta Davis and bring more heroic behavior or excuses to Ryan Garcia for losing. That's what it sounds like to me. And you already know that they're going to roll with it. I don't put it past Bernard Hopkins going to come out. You see, we all knew that Ryan Garcia was hurt. He got hit in the body in sparring. And he was hurt because of that. But we are warriors, so we went on with the fight. So since he got hurt to the body in sparring, Ryan Garcia was really 23-1 going into the fight with Gervonta. And when he lost to Gervonta, he's really 23-2 because he lost to a sparring partner. How does that sound? How does that sound? Think about it, right? How does that sound? And I did a short already. Some of you guys may have saw it. But the short was pointing out that before the fight happened, Oscar De La Hoya, we're ready. We're going to beat them. A few years ago, no, but today we're going to beat them, right? Oscar pulls up a very old video from Floyd Mayweather and responds to that video now with that video and responded in a press conference to Floyd Mayweather, who all honesty, he has been nowhere for this fight. Floyd popped up right before midnight and just came in the ring before the fight happened. I'm like, I was shocked calling this fight live. I was shocked to see Floyd Mayweather stepping in the ring, all black and diamonds, to give his young people fight advice. What's up, CMD Box Reports? He said, at first we heard Tank Davis had a spy in camp, Ryan Garcia camp. Now Ryan said there was a snitch in his camp. I wonder who it was. Listen, CMD. Was there a snitch? Was it not? Was there a mole? Was it not? I'm telling you right now how it sounds to me. Sounds to me that Ryan and Party is using what Gervonta Davis was using to try to get in Ryan Garcia's mind. We got a mole in camp, blah, blah, blah. We got somebody in camp, somebody you know. I think they're using it and they're flipping it to actually add an excuse for losing. When in fact, the only thing that it would be confirming is that Ryan Garcia was taking losses in sparring to sparring partners. This Asian dude came out. I told you, man, this dude, he came out. To me, it sounded like he was reading maybe a text message or somebody sent him. He sounded like Dave Chappelle when Dave Chappelle was saying that terrorists don't want black hostages. And they was reading, we good and shit. They taking care of us. You know, he was reading like, hey, Ryan, I'm sorry you lost your fight because I hurt you to the body. The dude was saying everything but, I'm sorry, I can't read that last word. What did I say? That's what it sounded like to me. It sounded like he was reading. I'm sorry, I hurt you to the body in camp, causing you to lose that fight to Gervonta Davis. Are you okay? Like, huh? Man, I'm telling you, it sounds like games to me, champ. It sounds like games to me. And Ryan and Oscar and whoever else is part of it, it's an excuse. But I'm going to tell you right now, this loss by Ryan and the way that he lost, that's what's going to hurt him a little bit. Not that he fought, not that he lost. It's the style and the way he lost because, what's his name? The legend. Jesus. Is it Julio Cesar Chavez Sr.? He's calling him a quitter. There's many Mexicans calling him a quitter. He could have continued. A lot of them are vowed to never watch or pay for him again. They call him a quitter. Now, did he quit? Man, that's up to you. I don't know. I got my thoughts on it. He says, I agree because Ryan wasn't fighting like he was hurt because before the 7th round, Tank Davis was targeting Ryan in the body. Joshua Tuck, what up, champ? He said, what's up, T-Dub? Coach Calvin, coach of the year. Good coaching. Man, Coach Calvin got to be proud, bro. You can only imagine, where Coach Calvin, where he came from, where he was at when he met Tank and where he's at with Tank now and how he helped out Tank when Tank was younger. And now Tank is honestly able to help him out financially, globally, and in the boxing world, way more than he could have accomplished on his own. It is a return of favor. It is, the one thing I like about Tank, Davis, is that this dude stayed true. Even when he switched up trainers, from what I got, it wasn't even his idea. It was like, okay, we doing this, we gotta switch this, and you'll go down here with this guy because he's known. But then he went right back to him. It was like it was a political move. Now, not many people rock with the same person that long. I got people now that turn fake. I got a dude that I was cool with since '07. '07. And he had somebody, I believe, in his family that passed away that he loved. And after that happened, this dude was never the same. It was like he was detached from friendship and family that he had for years to now he was just extremely money hungry cutthroat against his closest people. People change. And it could be any reason they can change. And the fact that Gervonta has stuck with him, man, I support that. I might not support everything about Gervonta because I don't know everything about Gervonta. But hey, I support that. No. My voice, guys. I hope you guys smashing that like. It's shot. I'm alive. 3.5 over hours. I'm not like other YouTubers. I have been having vocal cord issues for years. I had surgery. They still not right. It would probably take a crazy amount of thousands and more surgeries that I don't know if they can. It's just issues. I normally don't even go live on Mondays, but for this work, yeah, I'm live. I'm live. I'm live. We gonna get it. Colin, what's up, Sim? It says male or no, mole or no mole. The way Ryan kept exposing his chin when they were in close quarters, Tank left uppercut was going to find a mark sooner or later end of the fight. The mole, if there was a mole, if there wasn't a mole. The fact is, most people that are training, most of them, they don't get beat up by their sparring partners. They beat up their sparring partners. How many times did we hear Gervonta Davis knocking out sparring partners? To me, it is almost a regular saying. In case you guys don't follow boxing all the time, it is almost a regular saying now to hype the fight or whatever that somebody is knocking out sparring partners. They're sparring partners. When you fight somebody with 3 fights, 4 fights, 8 fights, or whoever your sparring partners is, a lot of times they're not on that upper echelon level. Not normally at that point. They could be one day, but not normally at that point. And now they're trying to take away from Gervonta Davis. They're trying to take away from Gervonta Davis and say a mole in camp. Basically, this is the only way I'm going to interpret it. A mole in camp was kicking Ryan's butt, hurt him to the body, and stopped him, making him 23-1 in camp. And some kind of way, Gervonta Davis knew that, and Gervonta Davis landed a perfect shot at the perfect time to hurt Ryan. And I'm going to disagree. When Ryan came out in that fight, first round, second round, third round, fourth round, fifth round, sixth round, Ryan was fighting. Ryan was moving. Tank was landing shots to the body. And the shot that Tank landed to the body that actually got him out of there is not because he was hurt in sparring. It's the way that he was hit and the motion that Ryan was making when he got hit. That made it worse. How, T-Dub? How? Well, allow me to explain. Allow me to introduce myself. Ryan Garcia was trying to land that left hook all night, like a gold digger who is in a room full of rich men trying to land one all night because he felt it would have changed his life if it landed. But guys, you saw how many times he threw that left hook? It is amazing how Gervonta Davis realistically took that weapon away. He snatched it from him. He didn't take his gun, his biggest gun, and point it back at him. No. He took Ryan Garcia's gun, looked at him, popped out the clip, ejected all the bullets, and threw it on the ground. He took it away. Ryan had to find success with a right hook or a looping right hand type of shot when he did have success. But whenever he threw that left hook, guys, that's when he was in danger. You know what? I'm wrong. Actually, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I said that he didn't. I said he took the gun and disarmed and took it on the ground. I was wrong. Matter of fact, he took that gun, flipped it, and he gun butted Ryan Garcia with it. Because when Ryan went through that left hook, Tank Davis to block it, go down, and fire back something else. And the time that he got dropped in the second round, that's what happened. Ryan threw the left hook, and after he threw it missed, he kind of pushes down the left hand, pushing him down, and Tank Davis used that angle. This guy timing and angles, they are undervalued. They are underappreciated by people because this guy is just that damn good. For him to do that, timing, slip over, throw the left hand on the money. On the money. I don't even know if Tank Davis was fully looking at Ryan when he landed that shot. Maybe he was. I don't know. I got to watch it. But I know in the 7th round, which we're going to get to right now, did he quit? He says, let me see. Ryan cannot continue. Coach Calvin called that shot. Joe Goosen is a Hall of Famer, and Coach Calvin outcoached him. That could take me back to I could go to the post-press conference, but we'll say that just a little bit. Hit that like button. Let's get them likes up. CMD says, Sir Ryan was knocked out by a chin shot. Then they'll say his chin got hurt in sparring. They'd have said, they'd have probably said he got knocked out. They'd have said that he got knocked out and he was battling a concussion. And they didn't want to tell nobody. But here's the thing, bro. He passed all the physicals and examinations by doctors before getting into that fight. Could you get some things past? I'm not going to rule that out. But to be honest, I think it is an excuse. Colin, after the first fight, I forgot I can do this. My bad, guys. After the first fight, after the first knockdown, Ryan knew he didn't want any more. Bro, I agree. Oh, man, before that knockdown, Ryan Garcia was going full aggressive, man. He was going full commando. He was coming in. He was trying to rough up Gervonta Davis. He said, forget the respect. Think about it. At the end of the fight, Ryan said that, I gave him too much respect. But in reality, in that second round, no, you did not. You were trying to disrespect him. You were looking at him like in reality, he's a shorter fighter who's not bigger, taller, stronger than you, and you're about to get him out of here and make a statement. And in doing so, when you were trying to make a statement and put a period or exclamation point at the end of that sentence, he put a comma in your plan. Pause it. Now let's get to it. Did he quit? Did he quit, guys? Did Ryan Garcia quit? Yes. Yes. Yeah. Honestly, I think, did he quit? Yes. Now, on this point is where you can say, did he have a valid reason to quit? And that is up to you. Not me, you. Did he quit? Yes. Because when Tank Davis landed that short left hand, he didn't even turn it over. He just shot it like almost like an upshot. Boom! A really short, compacted shot that delivered a huge impact from a short distance. Bam! And again, all of this was because Ryan Garcia was trying to use his greatest weapon. And it got turned around again. He was going for that left hook. He was trying to make that left hook be the lady that sings to signify that it's over. And he missed again. Tank Davis went low, went low, went low, went low to the window, to the walls. He went low. And then Ryan was trying to fire back a right hand. And this is why I say he made it worse. This is how he made it worse on himself. Is where he got hit, how he got hit, and what he was doing made that punch that much more impactful. Now, if Ryan Garcia was just standing there in a defensive stance and he got hit with that same punch, he'll feel it, but I don't believe that it would have had the same impact. But because Ryan Garcia was opening up, he was thinking about throwing a shot and never about receiving one. Didn't even know he got hit until he was hit. And he was turning. See, when he get ready to throw that right hand, his body is slowly turning from right to left as he's opening up for that right hand. And as he's doing that, Tank Davis is shooting a very short, compact, a punch that came up from the heel, the knee, the butt, the back, the shoulder, the elbow, and delivered all of that built up in a straight shot to the liver ribs area. And by you turning into it, shit, that's like adding a snap to it. That's like adding the snap to the punch. And when Ryan got hit with that shot, he jumped back. Like instantly, it was like somebody stepping on a rattlesnake or touching a hot stove. Once you realize something you didn't see, but you know the feeling of it, he jumped back. And all of a sudden, Gervonta knew something. When Gervonta Davis knew he was hurt and Gervonta was about to push in on him, Ryan Garcia made a conscious decision. Ryan Garcia says, this bull is coming. He knows he hurt me. I'm taking a knee. That part is where you can say he quit. Because a lot of people, some people that get hit by a shot, you can have a delay reaction to it. But the way it happened, he jumped back. He was still standing upright. And it's not like he fell to the ground from pain. He took a knee. And for Mexicans, not all, but some, they are warriors. They'd rather go out on their shield. They want you to eat those shots. Take that pain. Figure it out. See, a lot of Mexicans, they're like, listen, if you hurt, get up. Put your arm on those ribs. Survive the round. Run, move, hold, grip, survive that minute and whatever seconds. Go back to your corner. Take them breaths. Try to regather yourself. And you never know how you would feel at the end of that round. Because think about it. When the fight was over, did Ryan Garcia stand up? Yep. Did Ryan Garcia act like he was in a lot of pain? Not really. Did Ryan Garcia, who said he had trouble breathing, was he able to do a post-fight not press conference, post-fight interview in the ring right after that and had no trouble breathing? Yeah. Yeah. So, but again, I didn't take that punch. I didn't take it. I told you guys that I've been hit in that spot before. And it hurts. And mentally, it makes you want to take a knee. But I didn't. And that's me. Don't get me wrong. I felt it. But I didn't let the person know about it. I kept that right hand. I kept that right hand tight right there. I locked up, spin around, pivot, move, push off. You got to get out that round. You got to get out that round. But in this case, he didn't. And that's what's going to hurt Ryan Garcia sales. That's probably what's going to stop him his next fight from being on pay-per-view, is because he's going to lose some supporters of his own kind because they felt he could have continued. And for a lot of them, why are they going to pay for somebody who can quit? They don't want to. Let's get at it. Joshua Tuck, TKO. Speaking as someone who has been hit in a solar plex before, I know how horrible it feels. What Ryan said about not being able to breathe is true. I can say that from experience. Well, yeah, I know what you're talking about, but he got hit more in the liver and the ribs. I think that was actually more of a short pain. And listen, yes, can it mess with your breathing? If you really, yes, it does. Because when you try to expand your lungs and it push against that spot, it can cause a short pain. It can. But again, that's why I say it's up to you. Are you going to call him a quitter or somebody who made a wise decision that he couldn't continue? But either way, we look at the facts. What are the facts? That he jumped back, he was still standing. Gervonta Davis let him know, I know you're hurt. Once he did that, he stepped back and he quickly took a knee. He didn't fall to the ground. He didn't hold his side like he couldn't move. He took a knee. And from there, I could tell that he was trying to stand up. To me, it appeared that he wanted to. And every time he stretched his body out, he might have been in some pain at that time. And he made a conscious decision not to stand. I don't even think, honestly, that he tried to get to 2 feet and then go back down on one knee. I don't know. But I can tell you this. You can call that what you want, quit, not quit, or like anybody else. If you win by body shot, most of the time, I would say 99.9% of those times, the person is not knocked out. They are not unconscious. It is the level of pain that stops them from getting up or continuing to fight. It's the pain. Now, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. My voice is shot. And I was really, it's like I'm streaming my words. They've been altered because my vocal cords are so jacked. They're closing prematurely, which is altering my speech. But like I'm in work, like, man, I got a lunch break. Fine. I got to come out, get the people. This work is on my mind. You know what I'm saying? And I do better when I'm not concentrating on each word. I do better when I could just speak and let it flow through my head. But, you know, it is what it is. Ryan Garcia right now, he hurt himself. Or Gervonta hurt him, which caused Ryan to hurt himself. Because by many people think he quit. Now, I don't know. I haven't drawn a conclusion yet. That's why I put a question mark. Because I can see him being hurt and not continuing. And I can also see him being hurt and deciding not to even try to continue. Not to even stand up. To see how he feels if he moved. Because he did do a post-fight interview afterwards. And he didn't show pain when he was saying, you know, he's a better fighter. You know, he won, landed a good shot. He was talking, acting normal. I didn't see no pain. Maybe the camera wasn't pointing at him. Maybe I was looking at the YouTube chat after calling an amazing fight on YouTube on Saturday night. But I didn't see it. Whenever he got up, he seemed to be good. And in the post-fight press conference, I didn't see it either. The only thing that I saw at the post-fight press conference is what I didn't see at the post-fight press conference. And that is, I did not see Oscar De La Hoya, Joe Goosen, Bernard Hopkins. That's disappointing. That if he quit, didn't quit, it didn't matter to them because all of them are getting a check from him. And they were not there at his lowest moment thus far in his young boxing career. They were not there. He says, I'm watching the replay right now. Ryan felt that punch when Gervonta landed it. You can clearly see Ryan's face squinching pain. Yeah, he did. Josh sucks. Tank is the new Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather. You know what, man? Tank impressed me in that fight. Tank impressed me on his boxing skills. His power still showed up. To be honest, I think that fight ascended Tank Davis into new heights. And it is crazy that I do believe he is the face at 135 pounds. But it's really hard. I know some of you guys are going to hate me on this, but it's really hard for me to give him that number one spot if he doesn't fight who is maybe the king at 135. And this is a situation where Gervonta Davis might be number one as in popularity in the division. He could be the face of the division. Gervonta Davis is one of the premier faces of boxing, period. But guys, because Devin Haney is not as popular, he's not as liked, they wish bad on him. I can't give Gervonta Davis that number one spot unless he fights this guy. And I've been hearing people say that, oh no, Gervonta Davis doesn't have to fight Devin Haney. Devin Haney needs to fight Shakur Stevenson. Then he needs to fight this guy. He needs to earn his spot. I'm like, what the hell? This is the same shit we just said that was bad about Canelo. We just said the same stuff. And now we're saying it. Now we're going to give this status to Gervonta Davis, and we're going to use it against Devin. That now all of a sudden everybody has to fight everybody. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. It sounds like only Devin Haney got to run it. He has to run the gauntlet. He has to fight all these people to still not get a shot. Just like Jamal Charlo hasn't fought Canelo, Benavidez hasn't fought Canelo, Demetrius Andrade haven't fought Canelo, and they was always told to do more, prove more, fight each other, fight others. But we continue to see that Canelo is able to fight anybody he wants. Any rider, anybody he wants. Even that guy that looked like Aaron Rodgers. I can't even think of his name right now. He looked like Aaron Rodgers by the face. And that's acceptable. And now fans are joyful for Gervonta Davis. And now they tell Gervonta Davis should do what Canelo's doing. And that's not building the sport. Now, am I saying Gervonta Davis should be forced to fight Haney next? Nope. Would it be good if he fought Haney next, assuming Haney beats Lomachenko? Yes. Does he have to? No. Should he be in very near short plans for Gervonta Davis to fight? Yes. Why? Because he's the champion in your division. And you cannot ignore the guy who has every belt. Then what are you fighting for? That's just something to think about. What are you fighting for? If Gervonta Davis fought Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis would be the favorite. He'd be the favorite. Will it do equal, bigger numbers than Ryan Garcia? I have no idea. Let's assume no. But every fight can't be bigger than the last fight. But some fights have more meaningful things attached to it. Ryan Garcia, many people already say he wasn't proven. He wasn't polished. He wasn't ready. That's what they're saying. He wasn't ready. He showed his immatureness. And every time they said it about Tank Davis, they're taking away from Tank Davis' win. Every time they say something about Tank Davis or about Ryan Garcia bad, they're just knocking down the win of Gervonta Davis. Oh, Ryan, he hasn't fought nobody. He really wasn't ready. Taken away from Tank. Oh, he was actually hurt in camp. Taken away from the team. Smash that like. But what I'm going to tell you, Oscar De La Hoya, Bernard Hopkins, Joe Goosen, not being at that post-fight press conference, to me, that's BS. And then now I'm hearing one of the main reasons they wasn't there is because they had a dinner they had to go to. So they skipped out on Ryan Garcia, who suffered a stoppage loss. First in his career. Your biggest cash cow on your promotion. And you leave him by himself to answer tough questions? You leave Ryan Garcia to have to find a friendly face and embrace into the guy that just knocked him out, Tank Davis? Ryan Garcia's up there giving Tank his phone, asking for numbers and stuff. Do you play 2K? I bet you I can beat you in Madden. And then I'm hearing that, oh, you know, we didn't show up because we didn't want it to be a spectacle. We didn't want it to be a show. Oh, so you're telling me you didn't show up because you felt that Floyd Mayweather, Leonard Ellaby, was going to rub it, salt in your wounds. Well, if you would have won, you would have did it to them. And now that you lost, just like we said, fighters to show good sportsmanship, you should have showed up. Support your fighter. Answer some of them tough questions that you know he might mess up on. Take them hits. But they didn't. A dinner with David Benavidez. What's up with that? Well, guys, I'm going to go and get out of here. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to say this voice so I can continue to get work. Because right now it is a struggle. And the more I talk, the longer it takes for me to heal. And I want to be back at it like a crack addict, giving you boxing geekers that work.